Ateneo de Manila University President, Father Yap, Father Sumpayco, Miss Jeneline Victores, Maria Lourdes Antonio, Mr. Ronan Caputi, Mr. Perfecto Guerrero, co-parents, students, guests. Magandang umaga po. Medyo na-challenge ako ni Mr. Daniel Park because he delivered a speech in Filipino. No? But I have to be more prepared today than my 2-minute TikTok video. So I have a prepared speech in English. I would like to thank Ateneo Junior High School for inviting me to speak before you today. I speak to all of you today as a mother, educator, lifelong learner, and worst of all, an influencer. And speaking of all these things, I would like to go straight to the point of what I would like to tell the graduating class. The wisdom I'd like to share with you. The parts of high school that you remember best will define you as a person after you graduate. So my question for the graduating class of 2024 is, what will you remember most about your time in Ateneo? I asked myself this question when I was writing this speech about what I remember best when I was in high school. And I am then reminded of a Facebook friend request I received some years ago. I received a Facebook friend request from one of my former teachers. I was actually very surprised to receive the friend request from him. He was not my favorite teacher, and I know that I wasn't his favorite student. So when I saw that friend request, I hesitated. Iki-click ko ba yung accept or not? Okay? But then, nag-request ka eh. So I did click the accept button. The hesitation immediately turned into an urge to just let him know the thoughts I kept all these years. It has been more than 30 years since, but it felt like it just happened yesterday. 30 years na yung nakakalipas, may hugot pa rin si Tita Shelo. Pero I'm not Taylor Swift. I'm not gonna write a song about you. I'm just gonna put you in my speech. So I did send him a direct message. Today, I'm sharing with you a portion of that private message, just to show you how a young person's experience in school affects you and affects who you are as an adult. So here is my direct message. Medyo when we are teachers, we get very excited when we get messages from our students. I don't know if that's what he felt when he received my message. Okay? So here goes. There is something I've been wanting to tell you for years now. I'm glad to see you here on Facebook. Our encounters when I was your student changed my life. I hated you for years. When I was young, I thought the rules were simple. You have to work hard and be honest. But the way you handled things changed my view of the world. Good thing it did not break me, but I condemned the world for being corrupt and evil and hurtful. Hugot talaga. I made it my mission in life to fight the establishment, the evil, and the corrupt. And while the process of learning was painful and hurtful, it turned out to be for the better. I think you ought to know that I consider those experiences traumatic. You might not remember them, but for a child, those experiences scarred me. And I will not allow anyone to do the same to my kids or to any other kids in general. And that's why I'm telling you this. I hope you changed. I hope you now encourage children to be honest and to stand up for what is right. Obviously, my experience with that teacher was an unpleasant one. But I realized from that friend request how big a deal that experience was to me and how it has shaped me as a person.
I actually did not expect and did not want to hear from him. But technology allowed us to reconnect, or should I say, disconnect. Technology can shape now how you remember things, and memory can define you as a person. Before the internet and social media, and your parents know this, memory was mostly kept in photo books, diaries, scrapbooks, or simply just in our heart or your head. Today, your mobile phone can remind you about what you did last year or the anniversary of your first Instagram thirst trap. After saying that your best memories of high school will define you as a person, I would now have to ask you, how much of your high school life has been recorded in social media or on your phones? And I will follow up with another question. Are you what is posted in social media? And there are more questions. With the people in your high school photos, are they gonna remain to be your friends forever? How would you feel if you saw your video again in 5 or 10 years? Are you gonna smile, laugh, cringe, cry, feel ashamed? If there are screenshots of your direct messages and group chats, will they be called good memories or incriminating evidence? These questions you should ask yourself now, because if you delay asking yourself these questions, it might be too late. Let me tell you this as a person with a blue check mark on Facebook. People will know you by your social media posts. For both your followers and your bashers, you are what you post. Okay? This is how the internet defines you. But you know in your heart that who you are online is not an accurate picture of who you really are. Who you are online are just bits and pieces of yourself that you wish to show the world, combined with the bits and pieces of how other people see you. So take the best memory of AJHS and let them guide you in life. If it's a good memory, build on it. If it's a bad memory, overcome it. There may come a time that you will go viral for the best or the worst of reasons. But either way, do not let that viral post define you. As much as you can edit posts, people can also change. And let that change be a good one. Social media is also a very powerful tool for change. We can also use it to advocate and take a stand on issues, to promote lessons we learned from AJHS. The best lessons are the ones you share with others. On the flip side, the worst thing that you can do in 10 years or more is to say this about Ateneo Junior High School. Hindi ko na po maalala, Your Honor. This is my motherly advice, the lesson I'm teaching as an educator, the notes I'm passing as a classmate, and the hashtag I'm gonna use in posting as an influencer. Remember AGHS. Maraming salamat po and congratulations to the graduates.